example, this is Jessica's troop, and as you see, it shows her parent site, it shows her site lead, and it shows her troop site. So that's why she has all three. So that's already a good start. First, what we're going to do is we're going to go into her troop site. We'll want to look at a report. So now this is your actual coordinator site in Digital Cookie. How you can do it is you will go down to the dashboard and then reports, troop 5250. You will now press get report, which is the all order data report.
Mm-hmm.
This will also help you to see if you're not balancing out. It could be because a girl took a payment under her own personal. So when you're looking at all your credit card payments, you're thinking they're not showing up. It's because it won't show up because it's under the girl's personal site. If you run this report, you can actually tell that.
Versus the one in Smart Cookie, this is the better one?
Yes. So this one's going to tell you if an individual girl, but you should, if the girl's done the payments correctly, it will show up in ABC, and ABC will be correct. It's because, something happened that they didn't take the payment correctly. They took it under the individual site. That's why you're not balancing out. But you should be able to see that in ABC if they've done it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what the report looks like. It kind of goes through there. What I recommend is you setting filters. So you just want to kind of set the filters first. You're going to go to the last column where it says AP sold at a booth. You're going to want to filter that column. You're going to pick, if you wanted to pick just the specific booth, you can do that. What I'm going to do though is pick all booths. I'm going to unselect not sold at a booth, and I'm going to unselect blank. Okay, so now it's going to bring up all your booths and everything that you took. You can also filter it by the date that it was taken if you wanted just to find a specific date. But as you see, I see girls have taken payments at the booth. So you have this girl, and it'll tell you if they've taken payments at a booth because it tells you their first and last name, and it tells you what booth on this column they've taken it at.
Yes.
But right here, as you see, all these are done correctly because it says the troop site. So that's why, see how it says on the name, it says troop. It doesn't say the name.
Got it.
So that means that they've done it correctly if it says troop. And that means that's how you can balance out.
Because
so
they
what?
Booth
Yes.
and not, okay.
Correct.
But under their own account.
So as you see these ones right here on top, when you go and look at your report in ABC, these ones will not show because you did not take it under a troop booth account. You took it under the individual girl. So these have been credited to the individual girl, even though it says right here that it was credited at a booth. In the video that Sarah will share with you guys, that video will tell you how to correct that and fix that. But this report is great because now it tells you by flavor what the girl has took. You can also run that. You'll know to transfer back to that girl what the flavor is.
Mm-hmm.
But this report is also a best report to kind of balance out. You'll need this report plus the ABC report to kind of balance your troop out.
Perfect.
And so those are just, this one's a helpful report. If you haven't been running this, you should, because again, like I said, you'll catch if a girl's taken a payment under theirs. That's why you're not being able to catch it, because you have to kind of run this report and you have to filter it. That way you can see, oh, okay, that's why we're off this amount of money, because the girl had taken a payment under her own personal account. Okay, and then once you go into ABC, if every girl at your troop has taken the payments correctly, you will be able to see it in ABC. So let me just pull that up. And again, Jessica, your troop was 5250?
Yes, 5250.
Okay, let me. So this is what the troop coordinator will see in ABC Smart Cookie. This is the troop coordinator site. Your parents cannot see this site. This is only for troop coordinators. So if you're looking at this, you'll then, just like you used to, you'll go, if this is your first time, you're not going to know, but if you've been doing it for a while, you're going to know you want to go to view booth credit card payments. And as you see, before it used to tell you which girl took the payment. That's the thing that has changed. You cannot tell now which girl took in the payment. You definitely, have to kind of have them. I recommend a boothing sheet at every booth that you have. Kind of having them write down the credit card payments. Just keep that paper trail so that way you can go back to see who took in that payment. If you need, to ask any questions. I know that is a lot of work, but it does help you and save you. But you can just run this report. It will show you what location it has and how much it was taken. But like I said, this ABC only looks at the booth ones. So those girls who were taking it under the individual, you're not going to see that. And that's why a lot of people are thinking the systems aren't syncing, but they are syncing. You're just not able to see it because the girl didn't do the booth payment correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe that kind of explains that part. The things you should be looking at, and how, if you're doing it correctly, you will be able to see all of that stuff. So if you seeing your troop sites there, your girl sites there, then you should be able to see all the correct stuff and be able to track it and figure it out. Again, just a little help navigating the system. If you guys need it, we definitely have, like Elena was saying, a PowerPoint that's going to show you how to rectify it now that it happened.